Hi, good morning. So again, let's quickly take a look at the levels of the markets. Markets right now are looking quite good. We saw in the second half yesterday there was good recovery in both Nifty and Sensex. We also saw Bank Nifty again was showing good buying. So again, RBI policy basically is today. So one of the answers would be that yes, if there is a rate cut, then perhaps private banks, PSU banks, they actually could outperform more. But what actually if there is no rate cut? Then what could imply that right now Bank Nifty at present is giving you some sort of comfort around 25,000 levels. We are right now trading much higher than that. So I would say that for Nifty at present 9950 is a very important support. And then again we talk about 10,120. We close about that, and about 10,120 we talk straight for 10,450. So yes, that's the upside right now in terms of almost I would say 300 to 400 point upside from 10,120. So now the next question is, which are the stocks actually which will take the Nifty higher? Reliance Industries could be one of them. Financials are still looking good to me. We are now moving towards the end of the result season, so perhaps how much momentum is still remaining, that's a question mark. But still, so far so good. Liquidity is quite strong. Domestic institutions are buying very heavily, so that is the single most important indicator that why actually market is still running. Now the question is, where was buying happening? Again, yesterday we saw some buying happening in fertilizer stocks, some buying happening in metal stocks. Financials were not doing too bad, and then we also saw buying happening in a lot of stocks like result-based stocks. So today again, steel stocks were doing very good in the yesterday's trade. JSW Steel numbers were, I would say that they were above estimates in terms of profits. So perhaps the stock should do well. Powergrid again marginally missed on the profit, but again because the full year guidance is looking quite bullish, the stock basically should not do too bad. I think perhaps should be in positive only. Then the next one would be in terms of IOC and HPCL results are towards the Thursday and Friday. So which also implies that those stocks which were in action yesterday should actually continue to be in action. We saw good buying basically happening in BPCL yesterday. HPCL again gained a day before yesterday. So perhaps this week is also about OMCs, also Reliance. So perhaps keep a watch on oil stocks also. Now, with respect to the other trends, just keep an eye on the RBI policy. It's a very important sentiment market mover. The status quo perhaps will be disappointing for markets. 25 basis point rate cut is something which market is trying to factor in. So yes, if there is 50 basis point, then it's a huge surprise. 25 basis point is something which is in line. Usually the poll is about basically status quo. So when I'm saying 25 basis point is like some sort of expectations around there. Still the market is going to appreciate that. Now, lastly, basically, I would say is right now market is poised at quite a interesting point. We also have Lupin results today. Expectations are for a very bad set of numbers. So pharma stocks they have been selling, but yesterday we saw a good short covering. So if Lupin is able to surprise, the degree of positive move in the stock will be much higher. So just watch out for pharma stocks. They are in a space right now where you are going to see good value buying happening at intermittent intervals. So whenever pharma stocks are going to go down by 5 or 10%, there will be takers for that. So that is one very important factor here. So just be cognizant of that. We saw good selling happening so far in the last 4 or 5 sessions, but yesterday we saw basically some sort of short covering, some sort of small buying happening in the different pharma stocks. It's not about one or two, but 4, 5, 6 pharma stocks. So again, that is something which is very interesting, which we were seeing yesterday. But out and out, this should be an eventful day. So just have a good profitable day, and keep your focus on oil stocks, and also keep your focus on banking and I would say metal stocks.